And the cool thing about this is it's a totally free pattern. Got a package in the mail from Amazon, and it is these blind boxes. These I like to squeeze. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda and I am the owner of a small crochet business called the Crochet Flowers. And today we are doing part one of a two-part series, which is my spring fair market vlog. This part is going to be the 2 weeks of market prep leading up to the actual event. We're also going to be doing some orders as well. So I've got some flower orders and we're going to be making some plushies and whatnot for the event itself. Then the second video is going to be the actual market. So we're also going to be doing the mock setup, and then the market, I'll take you through the market. I'll show you how I set up, also some of the entertainment at the market and just the general overview and the results. So how I went at the actual market, how much I made, etc, etc. So that is the next video that will be on after this one. So for this video, sit back and relax and let's do 2 weeks of market prep. Okay guys, so a little update on what I've been doing. I haven't really done much market prep this week. Honestly, it's been a bit of an unproductive week for me, but I have, I almost dropped it. I have managed to make this. Now this is a little Hello Kitty, I guess like little bag or pouch. And the cool thing about this is it's a totally free pattern. And it does have like this little, we can open it and close it. I have not completed the little Hello Kitty bow yet, so I do need to finish that off. But I wanted to see if I could make a few of these for my market, just for something different. I've seen people have like little pouches at their markets and thought they always look really cute. So I thought I would do something similar and just see how they go. Because I do have plushies and flowers, why not add one more thing into the mix? I thought it could just be a nice little addition for those who still wanted to look for a nice little gift but didn't want a plushies or flowers. And I just kind of interested to see how they'll go. So I thought I'd do a little collection of these. And then just experimental purposes, I'll report back when I do my rundown of the market, obviously, and let you know how many sold, if they sold. But I do want to do like a black one and then some like multicolored ones, like a brown, like a tan, and then like a light color on the outside, just for something a bit different. And I've also been working on another bat. So this is the bat body, obviously, and then I have like the wings and the little, I don't know, are they ears, horns, ears to go on top? So I do really like to make these. I can just kind of zone out while I'm making them because the body itself is just really easy. These are super easy when you start production lining them, like just making them after the other. They're easy to remember the pattern for, so that's a really big win for me because most of the time I'm just watching Netflix or YouTube when I'm crocheting, and my patterns are also on my phone that I'm also watching. So it's nice to have something that I don't have to keep flicking, away from my video that I'm watching to look at the pattern. So this is what I'm currently working on. I'd like to do 5 if I can. So my next market is in 2 weeks now, and I got my like layout of where I'll be in the park. And I'm in a different spot that I was last year, and I'm a little bit bummed about it, to be honest, because the spot that I was in last year was like right near the kids' kind of like petting zoo. When people were lining up to get in, they had to sort of line past my booth, but not in a way that it blocked traffic, but in a way that it got a lot of eyes on my booth, which was really nice. But now I'm kind of in like a totally different section, and I'm wondering how people will even see us there. Like it's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just the map. It just makes it look like it's really separated, and I'm hoping it's not. And there is a lot of other people around me too, so I'm hoping it's okay. So that's my little updates, I suppose. I don't really know how much stock I'm going to sort of want to have for this market, but I have kind of mentioned in previous vlogs that I'm trying to work my inventory up to a point where I'm not stressfully market prepping the nights before a market. So if I can really get a lot of inventory built up, even if it doesn't all sell at this market, it'll be nice to have a head start for my next one. So I will, obviously, as we're going to the Christmas season in a few months' time, I will have then a lot of stock ready and I won't have to be burnt out and stressed. So I'm going to crack on and make another 5 or so of these. I do really want to make some more turtles because they just sell out every single time. And I currently have 1, so I would like to have around 10 of those. I am starting to get sick of making turtles, so I am trying to spice it up by making new turtle patterns and fruit turtles. So, and when I say turtles, I mean the bigger ones. I did make about 7 of the little ones, but now I'd like to make the bigger ones. And I also need to finish making some more chickens just to fill my display so I have enough of each item on display, because I find that if you have multiples of the same thing, it just looks better. But if you have, only 1 or 2 things, it doesn't look as good and they take a little bit longer to sell. So
that's my plan for this weekend. I do have a very busy weekend, so I don't know how I'm going to get this done, but it is my plan for this weekend. And then we'll go and do a kind of like a stock check and maybe like a mock setup, just so I can visually see how much stock I have and where I'm going to sort of put it. But let's check in a little bit.
Okay, I have these little bats here. Sorry about the lighting, it's a bit inconsistent, but these are the bats that I always make. I am going to put the little fangs on, so I'm going to do that now. I've got 3 of these done. I did want to have a few more, but this is all I got done for now. I'll probably make some more later. I was just working on some orders, but I'm going to put the little fangs on, and so let's do that together, and then we'll see what they look like when they're done.
Okay, so in the last clip, you would have just seen me finish these little bats that I'm struggling to hold. Oh my gosh. So here they all are. So their mouths are now finished, or their teeth and mouth are all finished. Anyway, so they're done. I would like to make maybe another 5, maybe another 3 of them to have 5. I would love to have 10, but I think 3 more to make 5 would be like the magic number for these guys. They always sell really well for me, so I'll see how. I've never had them at this market that I do every year, so it'll be the first time taking them there, so I am interested to see how they'll go. But yeah, that is the update for the bats. And also I've just got a package in the mail from Amazon, and it is these blind boxes. So these boxes are going to be for my blind boxes. I'm going to be putting plushies inside, and I'm going to have maybe like 5 different types of plushies that you can get from these boxes, and like a little information sheet to say what you could potentially get. I don't want to make it totally random and not have an information sheet there, just in case someone gets upset about not knowing what their options are, or what they could possibly win. So we're going to do like a little information sheet. I need to figure out exactly what I want to put in the boxes. The only issue is that these boxes are kind of big, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so these ones are the ones that we just fold. So it's pretty cool. Like they do come in different sizes from what I've seen, because I have seen other crocheters with much smaller boxes. So I wasn't too sure how big these would be, because I don't know, lately I just haven't really been measuring anything. So that's great. I think I did measure, and I was like, yeah, that's a good size. So this is how big the boxes are. I would say this would suit a medium plushie. Like a bat could go in here pretty well. Here are my bats in relation to the box. Like, it's not a bad size. He feels kind of empty in there. I don't know, like this is like a Happy Meal size box. I don't know, I think the boxes are a little bit too big, but I was thinking of having different size boxes and different price points. So This could be like a $35 size box, and a turtle would fit in there really well. Maybe it could be like a turtle, like different fruit turtles or something, mysteries, or I don't know, but I almost feel like this box is too big unless I put something in there, like maybe some like, oh my goodness, why do I keep dropping everything? Oh, maybe like some, not stuffing, what am I trying to say? Like some crepe paper at the bottom. But yeah, I'm not too sure. But these are the boxes I've got, and I do have 50 of them, so I gotta use them. And I will add the link to the Amazon thing. I do have an Amazon like storefront thing where I add stuff that I buy. So I'll see if I can add it there. If not, I'll just add the link in my description so you can check it out if you're interested. These are the cheapest ones I could find. I think they work out to like 50 cents a box, which is still kind of expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd try them and see, but I would like to get some smaller ones, so we'll have to see if I can find some smaller ones and then just see how they go. But for now, these are the boxes we have, and I need to figure out like what I want to put in them. I obviously can't do really small keychains because this is way too big. So plan B is probably just to make this size stuff for the boxes. But I don't know whether a $30 or a $35 mystery box will sell as well, but we'll see. I will try and figure it out, and then we'll do an update again soon. Okay, so bear with me here. I just went and got some more plushies from my collection to sort of see what I could add in these boxes, because now I'm determined to figure it out. Okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff here, and let's start with the turtle idea. So this is a sunflower turtle that I would usually sell for around $30 at markets, $35 sometimes for flower turtles, but I'm still trying to adjust my prices. But for example, this turtle, for reference, could fit in here. Well, it's a good size. Fits in, no problems. That is a good size for the box. And I think if I was to do like a $30, $35 box, this would definitely be like a good contender. If I look at something a bit smaller, for example, these chickens, I think I sell these for 28 or 25. I can't remember. So these little chickens, I can't remember what I sell them for, but if I put them in the box, we got space. And I don't know how I feel about the space. It's not a lot of space. I mean, it is. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I'd love to know in the comments what you guys think about these boxes. And would you care if there was like a big box and a small item? Obviously, I would show a true to size version, right? Actually, how would I do that? Yeah, I'd have to figure it out because I don't want people to be like misled. So maybe I could have like an actual item, like on the top, this is the things you could win, and then they could see what they were actually potentially going to win. Just means I have to make one more extra each thing to put at the top to show what your outcome would be rather than a picture. Yeah, so that's an option. The chickens are an option. These guys are an option too. Like I originally thought that these would be good in the blind boxes, obviously at a smaller price point. This is a little strawberry turtle. These would be great, like a $20 mystery item. But yeah, not for this box size because it's swimming in it. Look at that, way too small. And also the mushy boys is an option as well. But again, the box size is just really big. Like it's just, there's so much space. You could do like multiple things in here, but anyways, even with those two in there, there's still space. So I think I'm going to save these for maybe like different types of turtles, and then I'll have to try and figure out to make a smaller box, or even just use like cute party bags that I've seen people use as well for these smaller items. But yeah, otherwise I don't think I could really make these work. I think these would work really well at conventions, even at a higher price point, but I don't know about smaller family markets, but I'm going to try them anyway. Like I'll give them a go. I'll chuck some turtles in here and see. I think that's the easiest, different types of turtles. But yeah, that's it for now, I think, on this box. Unless I come up with another plan, or I order some more smaller ones, that's going to be the plan. Okay, quick update as well, just on my orders that I've been making. I'd have one order for 2 of these little heart pot plants. So these are little pots, they're so cute, and I use these little eyes. I think they just make them look so much cuter, and it is the heart. So I made this pattern. The pattern's available. Oh, why are you going away from me? The pattern for this is has been available on Etsy shop for a couple of years now, I think. I made this pattern based after my obsession with plants. So this one was named after the Hoya kerrii, which is basically the love heart plant, or it's a type of Hoya if you're a plant person. I know there's some of you who are. This is basically a type of Hoya that sometimes they cut off just below a node and they just have the leaf growing. It kind of just eternally grows. Sometimes it'll shoot up with an actual part of a plant. Otherwise it's kind of just like the leaf just grows, and they always sell them at Valentine's Day because it's like a little heart. But I have a whole bunch of these actually growing in pots downstairs with like a full plant with heaps of little love hearts. They're a really slow grower, so I probably get like one new leaf a year. But yeah, they're really cute. And so I made a pattern based off these. There's probably other patterns around now as well that you can find for the same thing. But I made one because I just couldn't find one at the time. And I really wanted to make, I guess, a whole collection of plants, like plants in pots. So I think I have a few different types. I can't even remember what patterns I have on my Etsy store anymore. Kind of terrible of me. But anyway, this is one that I made, and it is available on my Etsy store as well as like the actual finished item, obviously. But yeah, I don't make them very often, and I should probably start making them for markets more because they are just a really cute gift, especially around like Mother's Day or something that a good gift for someone that you know likes plants. They'll probably recognize what this plant is. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm hoping to get these done today so I can send them off, and then I will be able to get back into the regular market prepping. So I have 2 weeks now until my next market, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I am going to do some different things with my layout. So stay tuned for when I do my market mock setup, which I was kind of hoping to do this week because I just want to know, like, what is it going to look like? I want to change to like a Z setting. I did get my map. I think I mentioned already, I did get my map to say where we were going to be, but they gave us a section. I emailed the person saying, but which stall am I? I know which section I'm in, but what stall am I? And he basically said that they know where everyone is. It just hasn't been released to us. So they will direct us to our stall. I don't know how confident I am about that, to be honest. I think it's going to be first come, first serve probably, or I don't know. I'm going to try and get there early so I can get a better spot. But I don't know whether I can do a Z shape because I don't know if I'm on the end or where I will be. So depending, I guess, on the day, I will adjust for 2 different types of layouts, just in case I'm in the middle and in case I'm on the end. So we'll do that when we do our mock setups and just sort of see how it works. But yeah, that is it for my update for now. Okay guys, so just a really quick check-in. I have just finished these. So these are the 2 little heart pot plants for the order that I have, my Etsy order. So thank you so much if you are the one who submitted this order. I just have to send this off today, and then we are done with our orders for this week. I am going to continue market prepping, but I do kind of want to do some more mid-sized things, maybe some more large dinos, but I only have 1 week now until market. So I do also want to do my mock setup. So I'll do that soon as well, just to give myself a good overview of exactly what I have. I'll probably do some chickens as well. Chickens sell really well. I think I was going to do some turtles to put into the mystery boxes to see how that goes. I haven't found a smaller mystery box yet, like the blank mystery boxes, so I am still on the lookout for those. Otherwise I might just use like little party bags and then just write on them. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet, but these are done, and I'm going to get back into market prepping now. Well, I'm going to package these up first, actually, send them off, and then get back into market prepping. So I will see you in a little bit. Okay, we're going to take a little break from crochet and we're going to go to IKEA to have something to eat because it's the best, and then we're going to go skating. So let's hope that I don't break my wrist skating. I think I have enough stock for this next market coming up that if I do break my money makers, we should be okay still. This is a negative mind frame I have, so all positive mind frame, whichever way you look at it, but let's go.
update. We are 2 days away from the Bayside Spring Fair and I've just finished making an order, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. So it is this little mini bouquet, so I just need to wrap it up now, which I will do, and I'll show you guys how I wrap up my flowers. I do want to do another video where I actually go through and show you how I make my flowers, wrap them, like the whole start to finish process. So let's wrap this order and then we can get it posted. Alrighty, so let me show you what I do. Sorry for this background noise. My neighbours are building their house, so you know, it's a bit noisy. This paper's also noisy, so yeah. I used to use craft paper, but now I use this paper because it's thicker. Craft paper seems to crease a lot more. I don't think I found my perfect paper yet, but we'll just see. This also creases, obviously, but the kind of way that I like to do these flowers is like a rustic kind of country look. So I don't want it to be super duper polished. I like it to have that country feel, like you've just picked a bunch of flowers, wrapped it in brown paper and tied it with twine. So that's like the vibe we go for. So first of all, get the flowers and just sort of figure out how much we need. This is definitely not an exact science. That probably should be. That's actually pretty straight. Okay, that never happened, so woohoo! For the example of this video, it's nice and straight. Oh, how did I cut that so straight? Okay. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, so depending on the thickness of your paper, you may not want to do too many layers if it's going to be too thick. So I should get my sticky tape ready. I just use this from Officeworks. You can get it from any craft store. I think I get it from like a $2 store as well. This might even be slightly too big, the paper. It's a bit tall, so I'm going to chop some off the bottom. Like that. It's a bit better. Okay. Just kind of, these ones I just twist in. I don't want that back side to show. That's the only problem with this paper, is that it's white on the other side and I don't want it to show as white. Anyway. Okay. And then what I do is I like to squeeze this. Sticky tape, just like you would with real flowers. Just sticky tape paper down. And then because no one wants to see sticky tape, get a bunch of this and just wrap as much as we can over the sticky tape. Leaving enough so that we can make a bow. Just to tie, it's not actually a decorative bow, this first one. It's just to get the tension right. Now we'll do another one, which is the decorative bow. Finished, super cute, very like country style, cottage core, I guess. But yeah, these are really sweet. I actually made heaps of these for a market one time because they were selling really well on Etsy. And I think I made like 20 of them for a market and just kind of didn't do many plushies, just did these and not a single one sold. So that was like my worst market. So I don't usually bring them to markets because they take a little bit to prep, but I think I might try and make some of these for the market I've got coming up because they just look cute. So let's pack this order now. And I just make like little gift cards as well. If someone has like something they want personalized, I put a gift card in. So let's get some paper. Okay, so what we've got here is my usual stickers, some paper, and some of this, I think it's called honeycomb, I don't know, whatever, honeycomb bubble wrap. I got it in a box of beauty supplies that I ordered, beauty skincare range, and they always put heaps of packaging. I think it was from Mecca. So they had a huge amount. So I've got some in here. I thought I'd go with green for obvious reasons. Oh, it's actually pretty similar. Okay. Okay, so first I'll put my business card down and then put a little gift note. And then put this down. Then I like to sticky tape it up with these. I just got these off AliExpress. They're basically just like little thank you for supporting my small business stickers. And they are too cute. Okay, so now I can put up. And now we get some tape. It's just my water activated tape that I use for all my parcels. I really need a dedicated packing station because the amount of times I have walked back and forwards getting things for this. Really just unorganized. Okay. I actually need to find a new water activated tape supplier because the one that I was using, she closed her business, so yeah, I don't know if there's anyone in Australia who uses water activated tape. I don't need branded ones, I just like the cute ones. Cute pictures. That's it. I will cut out the postage label and smack on top and then we are done. Time to crochet the little stem and the leaf for this little pumpkin bear. So he's almost done. I just have to do those two things and then we're done. So let's crochet them together. Okay, that is it for this week's video. 2 weeks of market prep. Let me know what was your favorite thing that I was prepping, or if there's anything that you think would do well at markets. Join me in the next video, which will be uploaded in the next couple of days, and that is going to be the actual spring fair event. I'm going to take you around to the fair itself. We're going to be doing a mock setup as well. So we'll do a mock setup first, then I'll take you to the actual market, watch how I set up, and then I'll go through the results of the actual market as well, see how I did, whether I sold anything at all, how much I made, if we made a profit, etc. I'll do a rundown of the market like I usually do for market vlogs, and join me in that video shortly. So I will see you in the next one, and bye bye.